Hey everyone. This video is going to be a little bit off topic from what I normally talk about, and it's because I get this question a lot about specifically business and everything. So we're going to talk about proposals and marketing and sponsorships. So a big thing for when you want to work on your business, or when you want to work on like a project, when you want to get support for that. The first thing you want to do is you want to figure out who can I get to sponsor me. Now, we've got to think about this word sponsor. Sponsorship is just a fancy word for partnership. And what do you get in a partnership? It's a give-give kind of relationship. So what you got to think about is the company. Let's say Microsoft, for example. Microsoft, they're a huge corporation. They're all about money because it's a business, right? So they're not a charity in any way. So if you're going to go up to a company like Microsoft, or any other company for that matter, minus a charity, you need to understand that they're not giving away this product for free. So the first thing you want to ask yourself is, what value can I give to this person for whatever I'm asking them for? So let's just say, example, what you're going to be doing is giving out gift cards, right? So let's say you're doing a YouTube show and you want to give free Xbox cards out to everybody once a month or once a week or whatever. What you want to do is you want to have to evaluate yourself based on your numbers, and it's all a numbers game. Keep this in mind, it is all a numbers game. You want to figure out, okay, my $50 gift card that I'm giving out from Microsoft that they are supplying for me, how much is that worth? It's pretty tangible, it's $50, right? It doesn't cost them that much, but costs $50. Now, what is my weekly my social media exposure worth? How many followers do I have? How much engagement do I have? How many of these people are just bots that are just following me on Instagram for whatever? So you got to actually have tangible numbers. So let's say you've got a YouTube channel. Yes, you've got 1,000 subscribers. That's great. But what about Instagram? What about Twitter? What about Facebook? Do you have that kind of stuff? Maybe Snapchat? Who knows? But what are your numbers on there? You got 30 followers on Twitter. You got 10 on Instagram. It's not going to do it. What we need to do is have like as many numbers as you possibly can, and you have to build that in your proposal, because a proposal is not a question, hey AMD, can I have a free video card? That's not the way it works. Now if you think about who deals with partnerships and sponsorships, it is a director of marketing, right? In most companies, minus a few camera companies like Canon, what you're looking at is your director of marketing is in charge of the sponsorship. So what does that tell you right there? That tells you that it's a marketing thing. And what is marketing? It is the global reach. Like, it is getting their product out there to the masses. So that should tell you right there what they're interested in. In regards to a sponsorship or a partnership, you need to provide them exposure, and that's pretty much what it's all about. So let's think about a proposal. Now, proposal is a big thing. You can't just go in there and ask them. You need to build it up. You need to talk about, what are you asking for? Do you know their product very well? Are you going to be able to represent their product? Is your demographic going to meet their demographic? Do they want to give you free stuff when your YouTube channel or your media presence has got to something to completely do with something else? Maybe you're asking for, a free Xbox when you are a makeup tutorial channel. It's not going to do it for them, because they need their demographic to match your demographic, so that when you reach out to your audience, it's going to be returned, like they're going to get some return on investment, like sales. So that's a tangible thing that they need to see, because they're going out on a limb, right? So what you need to do is you need to build up a proposal saying, yes, I want this product, please, in return for this. And you've got to back up your numbers. You say, YouTube has this, Instagram has this, Twitter has this, and not only that, but how are you going to give them this information? Like, are you going to just take the free thing and that's it? You're going to do a YouTube channel, YouTube video, reviewing the product, talking about it. Where are you going to put it? You're going to put some other stuff on there. Are you going to cross promote with all the other platforms? You got to be very specific, because again, this is a business proposal, so you need to work that in there as well. It's really handy to know the products that this company has, and it's really, you know, handy to know the company, because if you can demonstrate to them that you know a lot about their company, they're going to feel a little better about you going on social media and saying the right thing about their company and in representing them properly. So these are a few things. I mean, there's a lot that I've been asked, but these are kind of the key things that have been asked about proposals and getting sponsorships and everything. Because I have a few through my company, through my organization, through the films that I'm working on, and even through my YouTube channel. And what it all boils down to is a lot of people don't understand this. It's you're buying something with your social media presence, and you need to follow through with everything you say you do. Building a proposal is very interesting, because you need to tell them who you are, what you do, why whatever it is that you are offering is going to help them, and what you want, and a little bit more about, you know, what you're going to do for them, because it's all about what you're going to do for them. Because let's say you asked NVIDIA for a video card. Video card costs $2,500, right? I don't know what it costs for them to make it. Let's say $100, right? So they want to know that they're going to get at least $100 worth of social media coverage based on what they do, because it is, again, it's a return, and plus they're shipping it to you, so the shipping is going to be on top of that. So they need to make an effort, or they need to know that you're going to make an effort, and you're going to be able to follow through and make them at least as much money as they're giving out. And generally, these companies aren't giving you 1-to-1 ratio. You're usually getting like a 20-to-1, 10-to-1. So that means that if they feel that your social media is going to make them $10,000, they'll give you $500, maybe $1,000, depending on the company. So you really need to follow through, you need to be solid with your proposal, and you need to figure it out. So that's pretty much it for this video. If you want to know more about this topic, then I'll put a link here in the description to a LinkedIn article that I created a few months ago. And it's going to go over all the questions and stuff. And it's going to go into a little bit more detail about what is needed for this kind of thing. So keep an eye out for that. Also, yeah, definitely. I mean, if you have any questions, definitely post them in the comments, and hopefully you guys can figure it out, and hopefully it works out for you, because it's amazing getting sponsorship and support, any kind of support, whether it be monetary or it be through products that help you out with whatever goal you're achieving. Then it's amazing to have that kind of sponsorship and support. Post any comments. Like this video, subscribe to me, follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, yeah, good luck with everything.